Stage entrance way back off the gate. Here they come. They're off and trotting. Keystone Fiesta from the outside. On the inside, Elegant Weed out second. Away third, Joy of Summer. Lattice Work 4. Nan's Catch 5. On a break early, I'm Desirable. Off stride, Nettie M as they start. And trailing way back off the gate is Stage Entrance as that field swings around the turn, trotting toward the quarter-mile mark. And racing with the lead, Keystone Fiesta, Teddy Andrews by 2.5 lengths. Elegant Weed second on the inside. Third along the rail, Lattice Work. Racing for Joy of Summer. And 5 is Nan's Catch as they slip past the quarter, 28-3. Racing down the backstretch toward the half-mile mark, trotting very fast, Keystone Fiesta. Keystone Fiesta flying as she races toward the half-mile mark. Racing on the inside, second, Elegant Weed. Along the rail, third, Joy of Summer. 4, Nan's Catch. 5 on the inside, Nettie M. Drop back out of the picture off stride was Lattice Work 6. And trailing after being back at the start, Stage Entrance as they're at the half-mile mark. And Fancy Crown Sister leads them past the half. They're there 57-4. Keystone Fiesta into the final turn, trotting toward three-quarters with a big front half, 57-4. And now here comes Joy of Summer ranging up on the outside. Along the rail, Elegant Weed is third. Fourth on the outside, Nan's Catch. And Nan's Catch begins to mount a drive as they trot toward three-quarters. The new leader, Joy of Summer. In pursuit, Nan's Catch. Third along the rail, Keystone Fiesta fading. On the outside, Elegant Weed is fourth. They're at the three-quarters. And that mile mark at 1:26.4. So the two-year-old trotting fillies going a big mile. Top of the lane. On the outside, here comes Nan's Catch. Joy of Summer on the inside. Coming on also, Elegant Weed third. Keystone Fiesta 4. Nettie M 5. As they trot to the wire, Nan's Catch gets up on the outside for Bernie Lindstedt trotting this way. It's Nan's Catch drawing away now by 5 lengths over Joy of Summer. Nan's Catch, home a big winner in 1:57 1/5. This field capable of a 55-mile. Here they come. They're off and pacing from the outside. There goes Egyptian Wolf quickly for Campbell for the lead. Between horses, Mr. Wichita gets away. On the inside, Roman's Royalty out third. And on the outside, Egyptian Wolf driving to the front. And they're rolling as they race to the quarter-mile mark. And now he makes the top by a length and a half. Mr. Wichita second. Charlie R.L. finds himself hung third. Fourth along the rail, Roman's Royalty. Fifth on the outside, Norbrook moves up with cover. Sixth on the inside, Hawthorne Jake. And at the back, Tempest Almahurst as they breeze past the quarter. 28-2, they're on the backstretch. And on the outside, there goes Charlie R.L. Up to take command by a length and a half. Behind him now, Norbrook has lost his cover. Here he comes, charging to the front. He's second. Third on the inside, Egyptian Wolf. 4, Mr. Wichita. 5, Roman's Royalty. 6, Hawthorne Jake. At the back of that field, as they drive toward the half-mile mark, is Tempest Almahurst. And making the top, Norbrook. Winner at Springfield 2 weeks ago in 55-2. He reaches the half for Waples in 56-2. So a very fast Illinois-bred mile is set up as they head toward three-quarters. Racing with the lead by a length and a half, Norbrook. Here comes Charlie R.L. Back to the outside for Dave Fagan. Third, ready to move, Egyptian Wolf. Fourth on the outside, moving up, Roman's Royalty. 5 along the rail, Mr. Wichita. 6, Tempest Almahurst. 7 on the inside, Hawthorne Jake. As that field races toward three-quarters, Charlie R.L. dictating fractions now. He leads them past that mark and 1:25 4/5. So at the top of the lane and a 55-mile, top of the stretch on the outside, moving up, here comes Egyptian Wolf. On the inside, Charlie R.L. fading. From the back, Tempest Almahurst is on the move as they drive to the wire. They're fanned out 4 across the racetrack behind the leaders. Between them, Egyptian Wolf. On the inside, Charlie R.L. trying to move up Norbrook. Egyptian Wolf cruising now by a length and a half. Second is Charlie R.L. and they're at the wire and 1:54 flat. 1:54. Big trip, Egyptian Wolf. They're at the post. Gates moving. Here they come. McMar's on a break. They're off and trotting from the outside. Watauga Bow on the inside. Wing and a Prayer out fast. Between them, Blinding Speed. As those three across, battle for the lead. On the inside, Poco Rebel ducks against the rail fourth. Trotting 5, Get Set Go. McMar off stride early, still on a break as they trot toward the quarter-mile mark. On the outside, there goes Blinding Speed. Ranging up for Richie Silverman. He leads it now by a length and a half. On the inside, Wing and a Prayer second. 3 lengths off, trotting third as Watauga Bow as they race past the quarter-mile mark. Blinding Speed there in 29. He leads them down the backstretch. Wing and a Prayer second on the inside. Trotting along the rail third, Watauga Bow. 4 is Poco Rebel. 5, Get Set Go. And trailing McMar as they race toward the half-mile mark. They're on the backstretch and leading the way, Blinding Speed by a length and a half. Racing second, Wing and a Prayer. Closing ground third, Watauga Bow. Right there, fourth, Poco Rebel. And closing from fifth is Get Set Go as they approach the half-mile mark. Joining that field as they reach that marker, McMar. They're at the half in a minute. That quarter in 31 as they trot toward 3/4. The leader by a length and a half, Blinding Speed over Wing and a Prayer. Trotting third still, Watauga Bow, yet to move from fourth, Poco Rebel. 5 on the inside, Get Set Go, and at the back, McMar. Everybody in contention as they roll through the final turn, trotting toward 3/4. Racing with the lead, Blinding Speed by a length on the inside, Wing and a Prayer. And about to move from third, Watauga Bow as they approach the 3/4. Here comes Wing and a Prayer. They're there in 1:33.5. Top of the lane, Blinding Speed on the inside. Wing and a Prayer moves alongside. And soon to tip 3 deep, Watauga Bow. 4, Poco Rebel. 5, Get Set Go. 6 moving from the back, McMar. As they're in the final 8th mile. Wing and a Prayer on the outside. Blinding Speed fading. Coming on, Watauga Bow on the outside. Watauga Bow's off stride. Wing and a Prayer leads it as they trot to the wire. Wing and a Prayer over Blinding Speed. Poco Rebel third. Wing and a Prayer wins it. Blinding Speed 2, Poco Rebel 3, home 4 McMar, 5 Get Set Go, 6 Watauga Bow. Week. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Off the quarter, 28 and 3. Sorry about the sound interruption. Lucius Almahurst has the lead as they race down the backstretch. On the inside, trotting second, Armbro Flory. On the outside, ranging up. Here comes Keystone Harem, charging to the outside. Keystone Harem makes her move right now. She was back in the pack, now third, now second, and now the leader. Before the half, Keystone Harem takes over. On the inside, Lucius Almahurst second. Armbro Flory trots third along the rail. 4 on the inside is Armbro Fling. 5 along the rail, Genuine Comfort. As they're at the half, 56 4/5. On the 3-year-old trotting fillies, racing toward 3/4. On the inside, trotting with the lead, Keystone Harem. Second, Lucius Almahurst. Third on the outside, here comes Armbro Fling. Along the rail, Armbro Flory is fourth. Ranging up on the outside comes Armbro Fern. And along the rail, Genuine Comfort is next. And Keystone Crown in the thick of it, she's fifth. They're at the 3/4. On the inside, Keystone Harem. On the outside, coming on is Armbro Fling. Along the rail, trotting third, Lucius Almahurst, 3/4 and 1:25 4/5. They're in the stretch with the lead, Keystone Harem. They're coming from everywhere behind the leader. That's Armbro Fern far outside. Here comes Armbro Flory. Between them, Armbro Fling. Coming on, Lucius Almahurst, middle of the racetrack. Driving on the outside, Armbro Flory. Between them, Armbro Fling. Armbro Fling and a photo with Lucius, and Lucius appeared to get up. Lucius Almahurst appeared to be there in 1:54 4/5. That's a photo finish. Lucius Almahurst in a photo with Armbro Fling, Armbro Flory right there. Gates moving. Here they come. They're off and trotting between horses quickly. Nettie M for the lead. On the inside out fast is Joy of Summer. Down along the rail, Nan's Catch gets away fourth. On the outside, ranging up third. Stage Entrance is at field. Thunders into the first turn. Driving toward the quarter-mile mark. Nettie M, John Campbell by 2.5 lengths. On the outside, Stage Entrance now finds room along the rail. Drops in second. Park third, moving up Lattice Work. Fourth on the inside as Lattice Work goes off stride. Now third on the inside, Joy of Summer. Trotting 4, Nan's Catch. 5 down the backside, Elegant Weed. Trotting 6 as they race past the quarter is I'm Desirable. Front panel and 28-1, and they've rolled quickly past the quarter. 28-1. They're headed toward the half-mile mark, and leading the way is Nettie M and John Campbell. Still second, Stage Entrance. Third along the rail, Joy of Summer. Yet to move from 4 is Nan's Catch. 5, Elegant Weed. Trotting 6, I'm Desirable, and Lattice Work can see them all as they approach the half-mile mark. They're being led by 2 lengths as they reach that marker, and race to the upper turn by Nettie M. Second on the inside, Stage Entrance. Trotting third, Joy of Summer. 4, Nan's Catch. 5, Elegant Weed. 6, I Am Desirable, and 7, Lattice Work as those trotting 2-year-old fillies in the Castle and Farm Stake race toward 3/4 off a half in 57. They're racing toward the 3/4 mile mark. Good front half. In fact, the front half in world record time. And now on the outside, Stage Entrance has tipped to the outside. They're at the 3/4, and they reach that marker in 1:25.2. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a world-class performance at the 3/4, 25-2. A last quarter in 30-3 would tie the world mark for trotting fillies. And Nan's Catch, alive on the outside, could become the fastest ever. Here she comes, roaring on the outside. Nan's Catch, middle of the racetrack. On the inside, Stage Entrance dropping back. This could be the biggest, fastest ever. They trot to the wire. Nan's Catch home and 1:56 flat. And while times have improved dramatically today, courage hasn't changed. Dudley Hanover, a courageous pacer, and right now 6 Illinois breds off 1 mile and 54 an hour ago behind the gate. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Mr. Wichita first out on the outside. On the inside, Egyptian Wolf will get away second. Hawthorne Jake third. He tips to the outside. And on the far outside, there goes Tempest Almahurst ranging up fourth, now third. Fifth along the rail, Norbrook. And at the back of that field, Roman's Royalty. As the Illinois bred 3-year-old slip around the turn, driving toward the quarter on the outside. There goes Tempest Almahurst charging up on the inside, leading the way, Mr. Wichita. Third on the inside, Egyptian Wolf. Fourth behind him, Hawthorne Jake. 5, Norbrook as they race past the quarter. Front panel 28-4. They're on the backstretch. Headed toward the half-mile mark. Tempest Almahurst ranged up to lead it. On the inside, second, Mr. Wichita. Third along the rail, Egyptian Wolf. 4 is Hawthorne Jake. 5 down the backside, Norbrook. And at the back of that field, Roman's Royalty. And now Egyptian Wolf eases to the outside. Here comes Egyptian Wolf. He won the first trip in 54. He's out and driving. He's second. Now he leads it. Approaching the half, Egyptian Wolf makes the top before the half. Second, Tempest Almahurst. Third along the rail, Mr. Wichita. They're at the half-mile mark, 57-3. Racing now toward 3/4 with the lead by a length and a half. Egyptian Wolf. Second, Tempest Almahurst. Third, Mr. Wichita. He moves to the outside. Behind him, Hawthorne Jake picks up cover. Racing fifth on the inside is Norbrook as they drive toward 3/4. 6, Roman's Royalty. And all 6 in a bunch. Only 5 lengths separates the entire field. And now Egyptian Wolf gets away. Off stride on the outside, Mr. Wichita. At the 3/4, Egyptian Wolf by 3. They're there in 1:26.3. Top of the lane, Egyptian Wolf has it his way as they turn for home. Behind him, Norbrook moving on the far outside. He has a lot of pace, and here he comes. Norbrook on fire on the outside. On the inside, Egyptian Wolf will have to go to the whip as they race to the wire. Norbrook trying on the outside. Egyptian Wolf holds him off. And now Egyptian Wolf, with Campbell urging him on, keeps his 2-length margin. Egyptian Wolf wins it over Norbrook. Home 3, Hawthorne Jake under the wire 4. Unofficially, it was Tempest Almahurst. 5, Roman's Royalty. 1:55 flat. So half the field owned by Bill Peretti, the entry of 1A, 1B, and 6 two-year-old fillies at the post. Gates rolling. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Lady Hathaway from the outside. Dancer between fillies. Down along the rail, Robin P. Hanover. Away fourth as they sweep into the turn is Lopper Lobel. And now leading the way, Robin P. Hanover on the outside. Dancer hunts cover. She finds it second. Third on the inside, Lopper Lobel. Lady Hathaway drops back, finds room fourth. Racing fifth on the inside as a race around the turn is Don Michelle. At the back of that field, Ballerina Doll. As the two-year-old fillies race toward the quarter-mile mark. Past that station, leading by 2.5 lengths, Robin P. Hanover. They're there at 28-1. Quick front panel there on the backstretch. Second is Dancer. A distant third, Lopper Lobel. Fourth on the inside, Lady Hathaway. Five down the backside, Don Michelle, and Ballerina Doll at the back as they race toward the half. With the lead by 3 lengths, approaching the half-mile mark, Robin P. Hanover. Second on the inside, Dancer. Third along the rail, Lopper Lobel. Four still, Lady Hathaway. Five as they approach the half and reach that mark and race past it is Don Michelle on the outside, moving from the back, Ballerina Doll, half in 57.4. And Robin P. Hanover leads them into the final turn. She's on top for Campbell by 2 lengths. On the inside, Dancer with Chip Noble second. On the outside, moving up comes Lady Hathaway with Richie Silverman. Fourth along the rail as they head toward the 3/4 mile station, Lopper Lobel, Bill O'Donnell. Fifth on the outside, moving up is Ballerina Doll. And now at the 3/4, still leading Robin P. Hanover, about to tip to the outside, Dancer. They're past that mark in 1:26 flat. They're at the top of the lane. On the inside, Robin P. Hanover. Here comes Dancer. From the back, Ballerina Doll's on the move. Lady Hathaway needs daylight now. She finds it. They're 4 across the racetrack. Inside, Robin P. Hanover. Outside, Dancer. They're head and head. Dancer by a neck. And now off stride, Lady Hathaway. Here comes Ballerina Doll. Middle of the racetrack. On the inside, Dancer. Outside, Ballerina Doll. Joining him is Lopper Lobel to the wire. On the inside, Dancer. On the outside, Ballerina Doll. That's a photo finish in 1:55 2/5. Dancer and Ballerina. And the gate is moving. Second and perhaps deciding heat. A filly must win 2 heats to win the World Trotting Derby. Here they come. They're off and trotting out fast from the outside. Genuine Comfort away quick between trotters. Armbro Flory on the inside. Lucius Almahurst gets away third. Fourth on the inside, Armbro Fling. On the outside, Calm Down 5. Racing 6 on the inside, Keystone Harem. Away 7, Enhance Hanover. At the back of that field, Keystone Crown. As they're being led by Genuine Comfort by a length and a half for Jimmy Tactor, but only for a moment. On the outside, driving to the front, taking command now goes Armbro Flory. Behind her, here comes Lucius Almahurst. Moving before the quarter. They're past that mark, 29. They're on the backstretch, trotting toward the half-mile mark, and that's Lucius Almahurst on the outside, ranging up now to lead it by nose, neck, half a length. On the inside, Armbro Flory picks up cover second. Third along the rail, Genuine Comfort. Trotting 4 on the inside, Calm Down. 5 down the backside is Armbro Fling. Trotting 6 along the rail as they race to the half, Keystone Harem. 7 Enhance Hanover. Racing 8 and trailing is Keystone Crown. They've just reached the half. Leading past that mark, Lucius Almahurst. They're at the half, 57 1/5. Now trotting toward 3/4. They're in the final turn. Lucius Almahurst, Ronnie Waples lead the way by a length. On the inside, Armbro Flory second. Here comes Armbro Fling on the outside. Driving up now as they race toward 3/4. She's second for George Schulte. Racing along the rail, Genuine Comfort drops back fourth. On the outside, moving up, Keystone Harem. And that filly with trot will have to tip 3 deep. And here she comes. Keystone Harem ranging up 3 wide between trotters. Second as they race past 3/4. Armbro Fling on the inside, still leading as they turn for home. Lucius Almahurst, 3/4 trotted in 1:26. They're at the top of the stretch. Fillies fanning out 3 across. They're coming from everywhere. Far outside, Keystone Harem between trotters Armbro Fling on the inside, Lucius Almahurst. Here comes Armbro Flory. 4 battling for the lead, and it's world champion Keystone Harem getting up. Keystone Harem, there will be a third heat. Keystone Harem wins it. Multiple filly photo for second. In that photo, Armbro Flory. In that photo, gates moving. Duke Johnston, call the judges, please. Here they come. They're off and pacing from the outside. Sheer Gold out very fast on the inside. Away second is Jimmy Bird. Third on the outside is a race to the turn. Dragon's Damsel on the inside, racing for Testimony, and at the back Willie Adio, and there goes Willie Adio ranging up on the outside for John Campbell. He follows cover as they race toward the quarter-mile mark. And now Dragon's Damsel with the lead by half a length on the inside. Sheer Gold second. Here comes Willie Adio charging in the middle of the racetrack as they race to the quarter. Dragon's Damsel makes the top. Willie Adio on the outside parked. They're there in 30. They're on the backstretch. Headed toward the half-mile mark. Willie Adio continues to move up as they race down the backside. He leads it by a nose, neck, half a length on the inside. Racing second, Dragon's Damsel. Third is Sheer Gold. Fourth along the rail, Jimmy Bird. And out the back, Testimony as they slip down the backstretch, headed toward the half. Leading the way, Willie Adio, the veteran campaigner, John Campbell by a length and a half. Second on the inside, Dragon's Damsel. Third past that mark, Sheer Gold. They have just reached the half in 59-2. Headed now toward 3/4, Willie Adio, who scored last winter at Fairmount Park, and 57-2 for Kevin Stepter. Leads it by a length and a half. Second on the inside, Dragon's Damsel. Now she moves to the outside, racing third, Sheer Gold. 4 approaching 3/4 as Jimmy Bird, and Testimony can see them all as they're in the final turn. Willie Adio on the inside, and now on the outside, the 3-year-old Dragon's Damsel moves alongside as they reach the 3/4. Soon to join the chase will be Sheer Gold. She's third. They're there in 1:29.1. They're at the top of the stretch. And on the inside, Willie Adio, John Campbell. On the outside, Dragon's Damsel, and Willie Hole strong. He leads it by 2.5 lengths. And now Campbell urging him on. They're fanned out 3 deep behind him. Jimmy Bird far outside, Sheer Gold between them. Now on the outside, moving up Dragon's Damsel. And Willie Adio under urging for Campbell. Coming on middle of the racetrack, Sheer Gold and Dragon's Damsel as they race to the wire. On the outside, Sheer Gold. Photo, Sheer Gold, Dragon's Damsel in 1:58 4/5. Gates rolling. Here they come. They're off and pacing from the outside. Don Michelle for the lead. Down along the rail, out quick is Dancer. Between horses, third as they sweep into the turn, Ballerina Doll. Fourth on the outside, Lady Hathaway. Down along the rail, racing fifth, Lopperlow Bell. At the back of that pack, Robin P. Hanover. As they drive toward the quarter on the outside, there goes Lady Hathaway charging for Richie Silverman. She makes a top before the quarter. Second is Don Michelle. Third along the rail, Dancer. Racing fourth past that mark is Ballerina Doll. They slip past the quarter in 28-1. Now they're on the backstretch, racing toward the half-mile mark, being led by Lady Hathaway. Second on the inside, down the backside, Don Michelle. Third is Dancer. Fourth on the inside, Ballerina Doll. 5 is Lopperlow Bell. At the back, Robin P. Hanover. As the 2-year-old fillies head toward the half, and leading the way, Lady Hathaway. And now here comes Dancer. First heat winner, Dancer, out and driving. She's up on the outside now. She's the leader. Second as they reach the half will be Lady Hathaway. Third, Ballerina Doll in pursuit as they race past that mark. Half pace paced in 57.3, a tick ahead of where they were in the first heat. They were there 57.4. They're racing toward three-quarters with the lead dancer on the outside. Ballerina Doll, Jim Curran ranging up second. Along the rail, Lady Hathaway is third. Fourth on the outside, moving Robin P. Hanover. 5, Don Michelle, as they head now toward three-quarters. And with the lead dancer by a neck. On the outside, racing second is Ballerina Doll. Coming on Lopper Lobel now, she's fourth. Third on the inside is Lady Hathaway. Fifth on the outside, past three-quarters, Robin P. Hanover. They were at the three-quarters, 1:25.1. First trip they were there in 1:26. We should see the fastest two-year-old filly mile of the year. Then they're fanning out. Everybody's in the race as they turn for home and are in the lane. They're 6 across, 3 in front, 3 behind, and on the outside, Lopper Lobel, O'Donnell, between them Ballerina Doll, Dancer on the inside to the wire. Lopper Lobel wins it. Dancer second, photo for third between Don Michelle and Ballerina Doll, and that's a fact. I'll take advantage of the other performer who may be a little bit lax at the start. Right now, Keystone Harem with a mind of her own as they go to the gate. Not especially wanting to trot. Here they come. They're off and trotting now. Keystone Harem, who is wanting to trot and trots fast as they leave, grabs a racetrack over Lucius Almahurst, and now John Nordine out on top by 2 lengths over Lucius Almahurst, slows the pace as they race toward the quarter-mile mark. So Nordine on top with the world champion Keystone Harem, and Waples content to wait with Lucius Almahurst as that pair of fillies race through the first 1/8 mile toward the quarter. On the top by a length and a half as they race that way, Keystone Harem, John Nordine waiting patiently, Lucius Almahurst and Ron Waples, front quarter in 30 4/5. And now they're on the backstretch, and down the backside, the Super Bowl filly leads it by a length and a half over the Bonefish filly as they trot toward the half, John Nordine. And world champion Keystone Harem by just a length and a half. Right there at her back is Lucius Almahurst and Ron Waples as they head toward the half. Midway down the backstretch, the Super Bowl world champion filly who scored in 54-4. Behind her, the Bonefish filly who scored in a like 54-4. They are currently tied as the fastest fillies ever over this racetrack. And now they're past the half in 1:02 2/5. They are tied, of course, with Fancy Crown. 3 names in the record books. These fillies added theirs today, and they're racing toward three-quarters. Keystone Harem with back-to-back wins 2 weeks ago in 53-4. And behind her, still patient to wait, Lucius Almahurst as they race toward the three-quarters. And of course, we should see a big last quarter as they explode, as they turn for home. And on the inside, it'll be Keystone Harem. On the outside, it'll be Lucius Almahurst. Now they're in the final quarter mile. 3/4 in 1:33. And Lucius, yet to move, content still to wait until they straighten for home and let Keystone Harem break the wind just a little bit farther. Now, here comes Lucius Almahurst, ranging up on the outside. On fire, she trots alongside the leader, and Keystone Harem responds. Keystone Harem with a big kick of her own, trotting to the wire, fighting off the challenge of Lucius Almahurst, and Keystone Harem shows why she's a world champion. She has won the World Trotting Derby for fillies in 2 minutes 1/5. Last quarter, ladies and gentlemen, a very quick one. Last quarter in 27-1. And remember, for the first, probably 16th of the